Alright, are we good? Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so yeah, we had a little bit of technical issue. I've had a few of them actually today. First thing I came in here, my computer was not turning on. Well, it was turning on, but it wasn't showing video, so I'm like, oh great. So I had to completely take it down and restart it. And yeah. Now here we are after having to set up the stream 3 times. Okay, so apparently this had an update and I'm not sure what that does. But I would like to continue on with my game, and I have set up a little bit of a challenge for myself. After playing this last time on stream, somebody had recommended that I try to open the second door, which means I have to kill, I think it's 30 people without taking any damage. So instead of racing through like I normally do, we are going to try to do that. So I hope it's fun to watch. I'm just trying to keep myself busy today. Pretty much that's what it is. Does not bode well. Really wonder who killed him. Yeah, that would be a good question. I've forgotten all. No need for healing, okay. Isn't there usually a person that stands here? What is up with that big guy right there? Okay, this is very loud in my ear. Okay. We're going with the shield because they recommended that, so let's see what we can do here. Well, that's off to a bad start. Oh no. I wasn't sure how I did that. I'll just turn that into money. Well, this is going to be a really big challenge for me. Okay, it's rolling, it gets through there. I mean, usually ducking is the best option. I need a little bit bigger hit in there. Oh, I'm probably gonna die, which is fine. Secret discovered. Yeah. Infantry bow, okay. See, normally I like to have the bow. The bow could get me out of so many jams. Alright, this is a practice mode here. I don't think I can kill 30 people without taking damage. That's why it's a challenge, I guess. Isn't this the way I came? Yeah. Like I said, I'm just trying to keep myself busy today. Hey, how's it going? Welcome, Nemesis, to the stream. You at work? I don't have any money. Yeah, I figured. I should use my shield. Alright, I'm just doing a practice run here. I want to get to that door to see what it is that I need. Hopefully it's not 30 like I'm thinking. Yeah, I definitely need more red. Alright, what's your dealie? Where am I headed? Death, okay. Oh no, I lost 8 cells. No! That's okay. That was my warm-up round. Okay. Now see, my fighting style, even though they're like, oh, take the shield, my fighting style necessitates something of this variety. Because with this, I can get in and get out. What is that? Here they go. Fuck. Here they go giving me an even better shield, but honestly, my fighting style. Yeah, I do better with ranged weapons. Especially things that freeze. I will take this. Ooh. I'm gonna go purple on this one. Nice. Alright, do I have an up here? If I do, I can't get to it. Okay. Oh, wait. I forgot I can turn this in for money. Yes. Okay. Hello. Oh, firebrands. I don't like them as well as what I got, so... Yeah, just stay over there. Well, you know, I was playing and doing some stuff for a little bit, and then I had to go to the bathroom, and then when I came back, I saw your message that you fell asleep, or were going to sleep. That's not a big deal. Oh, do I want to pay the tribute? I don't really want that. Okay. Okay, so I haven't taken any damage so far, which is good. That's the challenge. Oh, good God. I don't know if that guy's dead. There we go. Those are my main problems. Are the guys with the shields. Everything else I can pretty well come in and kick butt on. It's just the guys with the shields are usually messing me up. Okay. Also, is there a kill count? Because if there is, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, the archers are not that big of a deal. Okay, do I want to go with this or no? I need more red. Give me some Rehad. Where am I headed? I don't know. Yeah, they don't aim like down, so it's fine. Ah, no! Why? I hit Y. I hit Y to freeze everybody. And it just didn't... It didn't do it. Alright, now I gotta get to the end just to see how many. Do you think maybe I got it? Or do I have to, like, not get damage at all going to that wall, that door? Because, I mean, I thought I was doing well. Just know to freeze those guys. Earl the sun rises. Sword day, red day. As much as I could use that, no. Okay. Let's see what's down here. Been dead for a while. It's not really what I wanted to know. Okay. Death, death. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Bean. Oh, I made it 4 minutes, 28 seconds. Alright. Kill 30 enemies without taking any damage. Man, that sucks. Okay. Okay, so I got 8 cells. We'll just put them in there for right now. That damage your close to deployed skill. Yeah, we'll take that. I did not see the same. Aha. Yeah, I mean, I check in, but I don't see, like, everything. Oh, good God. No, my thing just didn't update. Okay. Yeah, I went to your server. Nemesis, if you can hear me, you do realize that you have a rules page up on your server that nobody can see unless you make them something. You really should put the rules page as not having to have a rank, because then the new people that come in that you don't rank can't read your rules. I'm not sure how that works, so I think ours has that exact same problem. Yeah, these guys are going to be an issue. Do I take... No. That I'll take damage for. Does the count get... No. Honestly, I'm not sure if I can even get that door open now. Like on this one, because yeah. I was looking at that the other day and I'm like, hey, wait a minute, I can't even see his rules. Should have froze you. Alright, let's try to get through this with speed just so I can unlock some stuff. Or die, you know, either way. There we go. Okay. So yeah, honestly, my main goal isn't to get to like the next section. It's to survive the first part without dying. Or without taking damage. That's my challenge for today. Because I want to open up the door. I've got to defeat 30 enemies and I don't know. Also, I'm tired today for some reason. Like, super tired. I really wish I had something that froze, but I'll take that. Yeah, today's also not a good day for me. Ooh. Because it's the second anniversary of Jay's death. That's not a good day for me. Ooh, but that is a good weapon for me. Really? Here's a bunch of death on top. Well, that's... That'd be nice. Yeah, my PC today decided to start up without video. So I had to take a little time and kind of, you know, smack it. And yeah, I need to start looking into getting me a new PC. I mean, I've known I've needed a new one for a while, but just got to save up my money, I guess. Which is going to be hard to do on my income, so. But if I want to continue streaming, I'm going to have to do it. Well, Bean, I've played this game a couple times on stream. I just don't remember if you've seen it. Basically, you have no memory. And you're this goo that inhabits headless bodies. So you're trying to work your way out of whatever you want to call this. Purgatory or what have you. And basically, it's... the places and levels are all, like, procedurally generated. So, it's different every time you come in. I don't know what that does. Okay. Yeah. I am not going to get this done. And as awesome as this whip is, the freezing feature is actually better. So, but yeah, you get like one melee weapon and you get a secondary. You can either have shields or you can have a bow or a melee or a ranged weapon of some sort. I prefer ranged weapons. Somebody told me, grab the shield and then that'll make it easier, but I don't always remember to shield. I do, however, remember to attack. So, There we go. Take that. What is this? What? Okay, apparently that's just for that. Okay. I mean, it's a nice game. It's really one that you don't necessarily have to concentrate on. It's got that roguelike feature that everybody likes where to upgrade you die, you know. Yeah, rub it, baby. But I just need something today to kind of keep me busy, so this is it. I was trying to freeze him. You know, if my freeze had worked correctly that one time, I bet I would have got it. Yeah, you better jump. Actually, I probably should head down. No, this way. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so see, every time I make it through here to this point, this is what I'm trying to unlock. Because there are two doors. There's one door, if you get here in less than 2 minutes, it'll open. And the other one is if you kill 30 people, kill 30 enemies without taking any damage. I can get this one if I book it, and I've done it before, but I really want to know what's behind this one. I'm sure it's going to be epic loot, so that is my challenge for today. Okay, so we just got our golds up. Random starter shield I don't care about. Recycling, that'll be probably our next one. I don't really like the broadsword. The shields, again, I don't use very well. The attack give you back a small amount of HP, but I don't want to take damage. Okay, skeleton outfit. What? That's cool. I didn't know I had an outfit. Also, where's my bow I just unlocked? Oh wait, I didn't make it, so. Saves you one time if you die prematurely, cannot be dropped once picked up. There, we'll do that. Give me a healing potion. Let's go see if we take on a boss. Yeah, I never make it to the boss. Oh yeah, but you get a melee weapon, you get a ranged weapon, and you get two grenade-like items. Or traps, if you will. I played it before, Bane. Haven't you been on when I was playing it? I don't play it like regularly, but... Oh, I do not want to do that. And I did it. We do get a little bit of a stun, so... It does not stop them, though. Okay. Oh, that would be cool. I had planned on it, and Joey had like this little laptop, and he was like, yeah, we should play that together. So, you know, I tried getting everything together. His little laptop would not handle the game. So the plan is, once I... Ooh! Yeah, take that. The plan is, once I can get me a better PC, I will get this one set up with a little better pieces and let him play on it. That's the plan anyway. We all know how plans go, right? Yeah, I don't know how big I am on WoW though, because I mean, as much fun as I was having with the Panda expansion, and I do have like the newest expansions now, I don't know about committing the time to play because that game is just so much. Tactics. Hiya, hiya. This thing has some reach. Oh, you just basically teleported on me. Okay. Yeah, and honestly, with WoW, I mean, the fact that you got to pay monthly for it, it's going to make me want to play it more because I want to get my money's worth. Yeah, here we are. We're a goo. We're going back to a new headless body. Yay, I'm alive. But at the same time, I just don't know what I would do. Because, I mean, yes, it's still fun, and I still... Ooh, here we go. Okay. Okay, we've got a freezer. Oh, let's start out with some treasure. I don't like the twin daggers, though. Yeah, and honestly, I mean, with a streaming channel, I'm not sure, you know, because I mean, I do kind of just random games. Oh, you hit me, you dingus. You know, so I don't know if people would get sick of it or not. I played one game in October. I'm pretty sure everybody was sick of it. But, I don't know, it might be a good thing. Because I'm sure I wouldn't, I'm sure I wouldn't play every day. And I had planned on playing, you know, at one point. Alright, do I get... No, it just didn't... Oh, that really sucks it doesn't show me. I've already taken damage, but... But yeah, I mean, Joey's working... He's working now, so... You know, maybe I can get some money saved up. Having him help me with the bills is great, but, you know. Okay, we're gonna take that. But yeah, I'm hoping that all works out, so. Freeze first. I don't remember if I like that. Greed shield. Knocks out enemies' teeth and transforms arrows into gold. As fun as that would be, no. Do I have the money? I do have the money. It's only slightly better. What is... Okay, I've never had a sword that shot potions before, but here we go. Yeah, I don't like the throwing things. I like the traps. Those are cool. Wait, how's my... Not laggy, am I? No, okay. Sometimes I gotta check, because everything don't always work out right, you know? Whoop. Oh, what's this? No, I'd rather have my frozen. Oops. I was trying to get down to the water and I just flubbed it completely. Yeah. It's okay. I needed to restart anyway. And because I'm given random stuff at the beginning, it always can make it a challenge. Yeah, exactly. You know, plus they've added so much stuff, I'd probably be trying to run through it so quick that I wouldn't enjoy it as much. Yeah, I'll take this. How do these work? I forget. Yeah, I don't like that. Why am I always hitting the... I'm always hitting the wrong button. I keep trying to use my right bumper. I guess I'm just not used to playing. It's been a while. Excuse you. Hey, gamer guy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, and you know me, I'm not a big raider myself. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like running a dungeon on occasion, but you want to do it like 12 times in one night, that's not me. I enjoy exploring the world and doing different things, you know. And usually what I wind up doing is, you know, I might play a dungeon a couple times, but unless they've changed it, I'll do like, you get like so many extra points for the dailies, and then once you know, got a couple extras under your belt, I'll usually carry on adventuring, you know. So I had somebody get mad at me yesterday. Well, semi-mad at me. One of my regulars, Farrell, he was like, hey, I couldn't watch your stream because you were on at 4 o'clock in the morning my time. I'm like, dude, I can't control that. That's just what time I was streaming. Which will be again today. He'll probably be on there like, why did you stream so early? Well, because I had time. I think tomorrow I will be playing with Joe Lotto. I think. Because he didn't message me today. We're supposed to be playing Pogs together, which is this puzzle game with the two-headed dog. Yeah, just stand there and die. Pardon me, would you like to stand there and die? Alrighty. I'm gonna take the red. There. I mean, this does have some merits, but the freezing is so much better. At least for my style of play. Sinew Slicer, Electric Whip. We'll take the Slicer. Yes. What's your job? I sit here and I die. Lovely. And honestly, if you have the right... Whoop. Secrets. If you had the right setup for your items, you could go through here. Pretty sweet. You know what? I'm going to give them a little bump. There we go. Tickle, tickle. Whoa, whoa, hey guys. I thought he died. Anyway. Oh, not the sewers. I get some more upgrade points anyway. Yay! I just gotta get better at playing this, I swear. You gotta remember I gotta roll. 10 cells. Recycling. Yeah, recycling I think is where we'll put it. There we go. Only 109 to go. Yeah, we'll take that. What the heck? 1 healing potion, please. Thank you. Yeah, oh man. I was getting ready to take a nap. I was like, no, I didn't sleep very good last night. And if I take another, you know, I slept into like 11. If I take a nap, then I'm just going to sit here and not sleep tonight. So I was like, no, we won't do that. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I hate the sewer. Everybody good? You can't shoot through that hole? Okay. Alright, let's book it. Let's see if we can get through this in record time here. I hate the sewer. Let's take that. No, you guys can mess with that. I am done. That's not a way up? Man, that sucks. Go down. Try to follow the map. Nope, not that way. Why did you not duck? I was holding down. I might be on. I don't know. I never know. It depends on how I'm feeling and what I'm doing. If I'm like, normally I'm just sitting there. I'm kind of tired, but normally I'm sitting there. I won't sleep until 2 anyway. But I might be, you know, watching a movie or, you know, watching a movie and maybe dozing a little bit. Sometimes I do that if I'm super tired, but, you know. I did a little bit of work last night in Minecraft, which I left you a note to show you what I was doing, but honestly, a lot of the Minecraft stuff, I'm just not very creative right now. I just don't, I'm not building, you know? Yeah, even the thing I was working on last night, I mean, that wasn't my best work. I was just kind of eyeballing it to see how it would look, which I'm sure, you know, somebody else, if they took over the project I was working on, could probably make it look a little better, but, you know, I was just kind of, you know, throwing it around, and then I got off of there and started watching. What was I watching? I was watching some YouTube videos. Nothing of great interest. I've also been, you know, as I get on my machine, because I've been basically I've been sitting there like all night on it and not sleeping, and that's not good because, you know, the more I'm on it and I'm not sleeping, the less comfortable it is to be on it. I threw the hat. So I've actually been reading some books, or a book, basically trying to read to see if I can make myself tired. And I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not working, but it's not the greatest. So, but I don't know, it's better just sitting there, just, you know, with your eyes closed and being awake. So, oh, I made it yes, I made it in less than 2 minutes. All right, we get this lovely stuff, get some extra points, and we get our choice of weapons. I think I'm gonna take this. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's way better. I mean, you're free to build whatever you want, but at the same time, it's like, you know, what's the point of digging or anything? You're just there to build. You know. I mean, with the other way, I was just like, I'm still just on it anyway. But, you know, I mean, obviously she wants to do that, so that's what we'll set it as. I was just keeping busy, you know, just digging stuff, so, I mean, all my stuff was basically busy work. And, you know, I put that thing up in the sky, but, I mean, clearly if somebody gets a hold of it, they can definitely design it better. But I was just looking for scale. And, you know, the project I was working on last night, you know, again, if somebody with a little bit of more creativity would get a hold of it, they'd probably make it look better. But I was just trying to see what it would look like. And, I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it's not 100% what I was going for. So. But yeah, I think the servers that are on non-creative are neater. It's just, you know, you work with what you got. I mean, on the one hand, you know, honestly, we'd have to probably tear apart, if you're wanting to make it all like Star Warsy, we'll probably have to tear apart the demo world to see exactly all the things that they use, because they did a good job. Hey, leave me alone. But yeah, we'll just have to kind of work with what we've got there. And I mean, it's great for making stuff, but why? I was freezing. If you check out what I was doing last night, I mean, it's not 100% pretty. It's very squarish because, like I said, I was just trying to get a feel for it, but I'm sure somebody could do better. It would be amazing, though, if we could clear it out. There's going to be a lot of clearing out for the water and whatnot, but yeah, okay, electric whip. I'd rather have something that freezes. The other thing I don't like about the whip is you got to stand up to throw it. Well, I guess that's for both. It does stun him a little bit, though. And the fact that it can go through shields is amazing. I'm gonna take this for right now. Nope. I also like the fact that while you're falling, you can whip it. Alright, which way am I going? I don't know. Well, that seems like a waste. Oh, I could have teleported back. Duh. I forgot about that. Oh, I thought he was going to attack. I was like, whoa. Okay. Well, we're doing good so far. We just can't take any damage. I'm power up more purple because it's doing well. Very well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, yeah, I'm better at dodging than I am shielding. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Sorry, I don't want anything today. Whoa, hey, how's it going? No! I whipped him and I went to move and it didn't... I don't even know how many people I had killed, man. Alright, big treasure, big treasure. Electric whip 2? Oh yeah, it's got slightly more damage. Sometimes I get... I was so close to the end, though. Yeah. Man. Yeah, what if I get here and I don't take damage? You know, I'm thinking maybe I might have to just beef myself up a little bit. We'll try that. I don't even know at this point. But yeah, I just might need a little more life in order to actually do that. Promenade of the Condemned. Man, I don't have any items either. But yeah, it's all about just building, and I'm like, you know. Like I said, we'll have to tear apart the demo. Blood sword. Yes, please. But it's not... I'm gonna take the infinity grenade. Or the infantry grenade. I can't read. Ow. I think I've got it in my mind, I know I got to reset anyway, so just like, we're gonna die. I don't think I'm gonna get in that second door. But oh well, we'll keep trying. I mean, I can book it and definitely get in the first door, but... Aha! No, I hate this thing, but I'm gonna take it. It's not instant kill. It's like... Yeah, I gotta be careful. I mean, stuff will bleed. It's just... Usually doesn't stun. Well, where's that other guy at? Yeah, like that. He didn't stun. He was supposed to stun. He didn't stun. Yeah, I'm not... You just gotta be patient and wait him out. That's terrible. I like something to have a little bit more damage than what I'm doing. Oh look, I made it. I didn't take a lick of damage, but I also didn't kill 30 people. And I'm in the sewers. No. Alright, did I make it in under the 2 minutes? I did, 1 minute and 13. What do you know? Yeah, I didn't kill 30 people. I made it with absolutely no damage though. That's a plus. That is a plus. I mean, it's the Nutcracker. I don't like the Nutcracker. Yeah, give me the traps. Okay. There we go. Restock. Lock special shot in the prisoner's cell. Store rare expensive oddities for only the most experienced. Hey, to unlock 11 more things to get to that? I don't think I can. I don't have 11 things to unlock. Usually I take this, but I'm kind of working on like... Let's go ahead and take that. Oh, did I get a dink dink? Oh, I did. I forgot. I don't need it. Yes, I do. Okay, look. Oh, wait, maybe I don't. I forget. I do have a healing potion, so... Yeah, it's just going to be a bunch of building, which is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong or against that. It's just I'm not very creative right now. I have too many other things occupying my brain to be creative. You know, I was hitting my heal button. What the heck? Okay, so that run we made it to the end without taking damage, which is kind of what I want to do, except I need to kill 30 people. Why is there not a kill counter? Oh, man, that's annoying. Okay. How do you know you've killed 30 people? Oh, give me... Okay, I don't want it. They're right, Riders of Theoden. Theoden's crazy, man. He cray cray. Yeah. Yeah, hold on, let me kill you. And then we'll come up here and kill you. And then we'll come down here and kill you. Yeah. Strength in numbers. Yeah, we'll go red. Why don't you go red? Why did I jump? I should just die now. Here, kill me. But I can't. Because if I make it, no thank you. Yeah, I'll take that, thank you. That is not the door I wanted. Jump! Huh. There's what I wanted. Alright, did I make it in under 2 minutes? No, 2 minutes, 25 seconds. See, I was going slow, trying not to kill people, or trying not to get hit, and then botched it all the way around. No! Yeah, alright, we'll just throw that in there. Hello! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I used to love the bow so much. Theoden all mad because nobody came to his aid. He's like, no, why should we help people? They don't help me. Alright, now, this place has a lot of secrets. I've found a few. Oh, I love the bows. Just rip it up. I hate these dummies that shield. Oh, wait a minute. We need to roll. Is there a boss? I forget. No, but there's a lot of traps you can hit your head on. Yeah. Alright, here we go. We're gonna kill 30 people without taking damage. Probably not. but it's good to have goals. Oh, multi-notch. Yeah. Okay. I'd rather have the freezing at this point. I'm okay with these guys, usually. It's the guys with the shields that I don't like. And the big mutaty guys, they can be a challenge. Jingle jangle. I don't like having to. Think we got him. You tell me I can't squeeze a couple arrows in there? I don't like the fact he can aim down. Okay. So everybody be keeping track of how many people I killed? Because I wasn't. I'm just taking my time. Ripping it up. Giving statues a little rubbing. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna need a spot, because that spot you've got your laptop isn't gonna be great for the acoustics. Yeah, I don't know where you'd put that, actually. I mean, I've got mine here in my bedroom, but then again, I've got a lot. I mean, I'm not gonna say this bedroom bigger than yours, but I've got a lot less stuff, so it seems bigger. Oh, you butthead. Oh, I was nervous. I thought that man was gonna hurt me. I would have been upset. I should have kept firing. I'm trying to be cautious. Why are all these there? Yeah, this is making me a little angry too, because they're dying, but they're not dropping cells. Normally they do. Prisoner scratched some words on the wall. Why? And filling print with Inno's message is unfinished. Ah, yeah, you're all innocent, right? Oh, there's a hole. There's something hidden here. Anyone like a drumstick? It's been sitting here for, we don't know how many years. Yeah. So yeah, I honestly don't know where you would put that. Because I mean, even in your room, you'd have to have room for it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure where a good setup would be. I mean, you did have that office, but that was kind of her area. Now I'm sure you moved somebody in there. Yes, this game is very reminiscent of Castlevania. Actually, not just Symphony of Nights. Most of the original ones from like the Nintendo era. That's kind of what it reminds me of too, because he does, with his red cape, he does look like the old Simon Belmont. I'm just glad that when you touch these guys, you don't take damage. Oh, that's so helpful. Oh, he almost hit me. He wanted to touch me. Did you see that? Yeah. I was going to say, you've added 2 people since I've been there. Yeah, I don't know where you would put your computer, man. Oh, yeah, I need some brutality. Roll, roll! That was a bad thing. It said death. I did not want to touch it. Okay, well, hold on. There were some people down here I'd like to kill. No, there wasn't. Never mind. Oh, thank you. Haha. No, thank you. Whoop. You no good hitting piece of crap. How dare you? How dare you hit me? Me! The man who had thought he finally got to the end of this. Why killing 30 people? Did I make it? Because that was like the last guy. Oh my god, I did it. Yes. Yes. I completed my challenge. Ooh, what's in here? Ooh, let's see. Gems. Just like the other one. 20. I was expecting more. Oh, and a weapon, which is I sometimes get from the other one. I mean, I'll take the ice grenade. Is that it? Okay, that totally was not worth the time to do. I mean, this bad boy I've got right here was a really cheap one I bought when I was maybe working from home. Honestly, though, I bought it at the time I bought it. I mean, obviously I went cheap, but I got what I needed in case I had to work from home. But my major focus was to do YouTube with it. But I could have got a slightly different computer if I wasn't going to work from home, which I wound up not doing. So, I mean, I'm not going to say it's a bad computer. I had to send it right. When I first got it, it wouldn't turn on. I had to send it back to him. I was not happy. But, I mean, for the money, I mean, there are a couple places that I've heard of, but so far, this still is like the best place I've gotten a cheapest place I've gotten a decent working computer, I shall say. Because, I mean, I used to really like getting Dells because they had good customer service. And they were fairly cheap when it depended on what you needed. All of the office computers I ever bought were from Dell. And it was because they had warranties. And they were cheap. I know a lot of places they use like a Lenovo, which is fine if you can get them, you know, in a bulk discount. But you're replacing parts yourself, you know. So I'd always tell people, well, it depends, you know, what you want, but I'd get a Dell. At the time I was doing them, that was true. Ice Grenade 2? No, I got 5, never mind. But now I kind of like Cyber Power. Because they have decent customer service and... Whoa, hello. Oh, that's a flower. Yes, that's something... That's something you need for something. It's something you need for something. It's secret. I hate it when they do that. Oh wait, is that the key? I can't get up there. No. How do I get up there? I mean, I've had HPs that I've limped along with in the past, but I would not recommend somebody getting one. They have too many problems. I mean, back in the day, I was always replacing like the crappy hard drives that they put in them, or the power supplies, or just wonky stuff. If somebody handed me an HP, I knew, you know, was like, hey, can you fix my computer? I knew I had a job ahead of me. It was like, haha, really? But yeah, I mean, Dell's, at least if something went wrong, it was usually something that wasn't like common, like just, you know, wonky bits, I guess we'll call it. But yeah, you might check into CyberPower as long as you're gonna order it online. Because like I said, they are still fairly cheaper. It's just that you kind of got to know what you want. As much as I kind of like the Pentiums, the AMDs are actually really decent. A lot of people are swearing more by those nowadays. But yeah, the AMD 5, the Ryzen 5, you want at least a minimum of that. I mean, that's like minimum now. Not gonna say that's like the greatest, but depending on what you get, that's what you want, because it's got multiple cores, and it's what is it, 3600? That's like bare minimum for anything you want to do now. And obviously, the more memory you got, the better. Yeah. Yeah, just don't be swayed like you wanted that one Star Wars computer. Yeah, don't get it because Darth Vader's on it, man. It probably isn't the fastest thing for you. You'll be like, man, it's already 1 year old and I can't play anything. It's like, wow. I knew they were going to get me. Yeah, I had an HP computer that, you know, my dad had it, and then he got rid of it because he got tired of having to format it every other week. And I had that for a long time. That's the one I was using as parts. Matter of fact, you remember we were playing Neverwinter and you sent me that memory? That's the machine I put it in. So I had that for a while, and then when I transferred over to a new computer, I took the better parts with me. You know, so... Oh, what do I want to do now? Okay, we want to get through this as quickly as possible. Let's see if we can get to a boss today. Alright, so the bonuses really aren't that big of a deal. If you can do the one that's... You can do the one that's fast, so... Let's do the one that's fast. Why am I... They said not today. Come on, can you get up there? Up. There you go. Sometimes you really gotta tell this guy. Okay. Hello, treasure. But yeah, I wouldn't own an HP now if you paid me. Just because they've been such a bad history. I don't know what it is. I mean, they use like fairly standard parts, but for whatever reason, like I guess they bought in bulk and then the quality assurance wasn't there for like the hard drives. Because yeah, you shouldn't have to reinstall your hard drive like every other week or every other month, because you'd save something and all of a sudden, well, it's running slow. That computer, that HP computer that I had, the original hard drive, we had to reset it several times because it would just get glitchy. And I don't know how many years later, but I've had that thing so long, the hard drive started knocking. And it shouldn't have been doing that because it wasn't that old. Yeah, I'm gonna take the freezers. But it puts you right back here. Why? Does HP even make computers anymore? I mean, that used to be the go-to, like, generic Walmart brand. Oh, 3 times. That's going to be a good upgrade. I know they're mainly, like, printers and stuff now, so... Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see if we can run through this. I mean, don't get me wrong, Alienware still has a few out there that are like, they look cool, but the cost is just so prohibitive. That's the problem with Alienware. Because they do, every once in a while, they have something that's like, wow, that, hardware-wise, that sounds amazing, but yeah, you're paying like triple the price. How dare you touch me? There, I healed. I was gonna save that for the boss. Alright, how do I get out of here? Okay. I need to go down here. Down here. Down here. Definitely down here. There we go. Oh, I'm so glad that hit. Whoa, hey. Ah, don't hit me. Well, at least I got to use my healing potions. Ooh, hello. Oh, survival. I have nothing for survival. Well, actually, nah. We'll get that. Okay. Come on. Down. Look, now we're busy. Knock that off. Alright, do I? Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. I'm poisoned. Ugh. Small hole, the trail leads to the hole. I know what it is, I don't really want to know. I mean, you're not wrong. I also do not want to know. Do you got a back door? Of course you do. Okay. Wait. How much money do I have? Enough to buy that. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Why is that glowing yellow? Treasure. Aha. Ah, you butthead. No, it's less. Aha. Spent my money on something I could have got basically for free. I hate it. Look down. No, I have to go. You have to go up to go down. You have to go left to go right. I don't think I've ever encountered a chest that was going to eat me before in this game. Hit me. I've been very naughty. Oh God. Hit me. I've been very naughty. Hit me hard. Can I just... Oh, good God. You have outraged the... Oh no, this is a cursed thing. I forgot they do that. Just one little hit and you're dead. Eliminate 10 enemies to lift the curse. Well, I'm dead. I wasn't even thinking that was a cursed thing. I was thinking... I like my freezer better. I was thinking it was a mimic and it was going to attack me. And I was like, okay, we can open it. No. Never, ever, ever open something that says hit me. Okay. Why can I not go down? I cannot go down. So this was a waste of time here. Hold on. Teleport. Where? Here. Yeah, I just need to work my way. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see this computer, like I spent $800. This computer was less than 500 bucks. And it was everything I needed and more. At the time, that was a few years ago. So, you know, I'm always trying to get those computers that are like $500 or less, but just looking around at what I need, I'm going to need at least 12 to 1500 for my next rig, so to speak, because that's just what it's going to take to not have me needing a new computer in like a year. Especially if I keep streaming. This one right now, there's like... no, you... I forgot I was cursed! I went to hit freeze. Yeah, I mean, $1,000 if you get the right machine, 1,000 to 1,200 is... It's gonna do you for a while. I'm just used to really cheap machines. There was a time where I could get parts for these, that I could get a really cheap machine and then just put in a better graphic card, some extra memory, etc. But that time is past. Everybody is still out there. Graphic cards are being eaten up like crazy. Still for these Bitcoin miners. I can't believe that that's still a thing. And that's like... I mean, they're even like, oh, Bitcoin ain't gonna be around for a while. But people are still mining them and using them like crazy. You know, and one of the guys I like to watch on YouTube about building computers and whatnot, they're always like, yeah, you can get, you know, such and such a product. You can get this piece here cheap or this piece here cheap. Just go on eBay. I don't trust anything on eBay. That'd be like me buying a car off of eBay. It's like, no. I mean, I don't know what they've done to this machine. I don't, you know, you're not going to never know the story like that. I don't want to buy somebody else's problems, you know. I'd like a new piece. Of course, some of the places are like, oh, like new, but nah. I want to get it, you know, if I got a problem with it within a few days, I want to be able to return it, you know? Whatever the part is. Now, I used to have a really good place that I used to get parts from. That was cheap, but they're not so cheap anymore. And I think it's just because the parts aren't cheap anymore. I also didn't have to do as much research when I was getting pieces, but now it's like, oh, well, here's your motherboard support this, and yeah. Like with memory. Memory used to be just a thing, you know? Now it's like, well, it's not the right wattage, you know? It's like, eh. Yeah. That'd be kind of like going, hey, you want to go on Craigslist? No. But yeah, you know, it's not so much that... I mean, who knows? These people that are selling these, maybe they don't know about it, but you don't know. Like I said, they're already like used, so... Yeah, I'd much rather get newer parts. Alright, let's see if I can... I have yet to get to a boss. I did my challenge, though. That was awesome. You know, I told everybody, hey, I'm going to be here, and, like, nobody showed up, so... I don't know, maybe I got so many people yesterday that everybody went, oh, we need to take a break. That's just the awesomeness of my power, you know? Ooh, ah, right in the spikes. Good job, right in the spikes. He's a bleeder. How many bleedings can we stack? Excuse you. Let's up that a smidgen, shall we? Alright, also, somebody give me a key. I hate the fact that those are random. Yeah, sure. Yeah, speaking of breaks... Yeah... Aha! Just call me Indiana Jones. I come rolling through there. Open. These never open, and like you don't hear. Oh, what am I missing? Cause. Oh. I was trying to heal. Only lost one cell. No. Well, I mean, I'm getting upgrades. I'm not totally unhappy with my progress, but I could be doing better. I figured eventually it's gonna, you get enough upgrades, it's gonna be super easy, right? That's the plan. Just like this. What is... I don't even remember. Oh yeah, it's a tailor. I could get all these different outfits. No. I don't want to look different. I'm fine the way I am. Ooh, that's quick. Oh, hello, ice grenade. Just roll. We just roll with it. Pardon me, sir. What is that I'm saying? Oh, maybe that's just... do you have a back door? Yes, okay. Thank you. Hello, treasure. Hey, Leo, how's it going? I don't want that. I'm gonna turn it into money. Welcome to stream, man. I'm doing okay. I'm just kind of wasting time today. I set forth a challenge to myself, and I got it about a half hour ago, so... I mean, that's at least good. Well, that's... If you want to get to this door in less than 2 minutes, that's the way to do it. Now, my challenge today was I've never been able to open this door because you have to kill 30 people without taking damage. And I just did that a half hour ago, and you know what? Now that I've done it, I've learned it's not any better than getting this door. I thought for sure it'd be like more epic. Maybe more, you know, nah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take this. Yeah, so honestly, it's like, you know, because somebody was like, oh, you should do that one. That one's got, you know, etc., etc. It doesn't. It's just the same door. It's the same upgrades. It was kind of a waste, actually. I was so disappointed. Big letdown. But yeah, I mean, the majority of this game, you can... I'm gonna take that. You can kind of roll through it. I mean, in the end, that's everything they are. Because they are just a virtual world. What do you get out of it in real life? Nothing. Little serotonin every once in a while because you get, woo, good job, you know. But honestly, if it weren't for games, I wouldn't have as many adventures as I do. I'd be very, very bored. I mean, even reading, you know, you get to go on an adventure, but with a game, you feel like you're more interactive with it. That's what I think a lot of people don't understand, especially people that, you know, like, that are totally against gaming and think you're wasting your life. It's like, you know, there's a difference between playing to have fun or go on an adventure or escapism, and then people that are just, you know, not doing absolutely nothing with their life that should be doing something with their life that aren't. So, I mean, it's also kind of a fine line on that as well, but I really don't have a problem with people gaming because it's just another form of entertainment, you know? Oh, hold on. Pardon me, I need to take Blood Sword 2. It's not better. It's not better. Exactly. No, I've got a bit more of an excuse too. I have muscular dystrophy, and so a lot of times I can't. My muscles don't work right, so you know I'm weak when I shouldn't be, and I've had some medical issues here in the past year or so that have basically made it to where I don't leave my house, especially not with COVID out. But it's not comfortable for me to do. You know, I have a hard time walking now because of medical stuff that happened in 2019. And yeah, I'd much rather, you know, if I want to go out and run and jump and whatever, I've got to do it in a video game. It sucks, but I mean, what are you going to do, you know? At least, you know, my mind can be semi-free as I'm taking over the role of whoever this is that I'm playing, you know, as opposed to being trapped in this, you know, body that doesn't do much. And I mean, yeah, it's escapism, but you know, some people have more stuff to escape from, if you know what I'm saying. You know. Ice grenade, don't mind if I do. All right, here we go. Yeah, basically, so by playing this game, I found that you just basically want to do a speed run. Been underwater recently. Guy love flowers, yep. Do not water after midnight. Moment of silence. Okay. Bam! Now I've got better things to do. Oh man. Okay, what is this? Okay, we'll leave our prisoner collar and we'll take that. Okay. Well, were they able to get it out? I mean, are you doing better now? Yeah, it really sucks, man, because, you know, I mean, people don't think about it. I mean, muscular dystrophy, my form of muscular dystrophy isn't the kind that's lethal, which is fine, but it's still a big pain in the butt. I mean, every single big group of my muscles is like, there's no strength there. And I can't build strength. So most people are like, oh, we need to get up and you need to move around more. I do, but also a lot of times when I do that, it's like, there's a fine line that could take it out, but it can regrow. Oh man. Well, I mean, I hope you're doing better with that. I hate to hear about anybody that's got, you know, medical issues just because I've had so many. But yeah, I had a lengthy hospital stay in 2019 where I had a really bad case of pneumonia because I'm guessing one of my like cholesterol pills or something went in my left lung and I didn't know it. So I was sleeping, which was blacking out, and I just thought I was tired. Come to find out though, no, it's my CO2 in my body was building up, and because the day I went to look at the doctor, they sent me to the ER, and we'll take that. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you looked at me, it's like you are just super lazy. And, you know, a lot of times I'll admit that I'm probably a little lazier at certain times than others, but I also have, it's like the equivalent of somebody not being chained to a 200-pound boulder trying to go for a walk as opposed to you. It's like there are times that boulder's a little too strong for you, you know? Yeah, well, I don't know if you've noticed because the side's kind of in my behind my microphone, but I now have this wonderful thing in my neck that I have to hook a machine up to at night. And since I've had that lovely trach thing, it makes it hard to breathe sometimes. So it's really hard. I can't even walk around the store anymore. I've before this, I was kind of, my legs hurt. I could do it. I'd be really cranky. Using the little motorized carts was better, just conserving energy. Let's just say that. Now it's, if I'm going to the store, I have to have one of those or I can't breathe and I will fall down. So yeah, it's not pleasant. I'm still alive. That's about the only positive thing I could tell you. It's a pain in the butt to try to sleep with it. I don't sleep well anymore. Not that I haven't slept like awesomely in a very long time, but you get the machine and just countless other things, and I don't sleep well. And then, well, I've got icing on that crap cake if you want to hear about it. And you're new to the channel, so summer 2019, I was in the hospital 3 months with my pneumonia. Okay, so I was on a vent. No, I don't take any of that. I probably should, but here's the thing. If there is nobody here to help me, like my son's sleeping in the other room, but he doesn't wake up if there's an alarm. So if I took something that completely knocked me out, if my trach, like, let's say, sometimes you get like a little mucus buildup, and it clogs it. So you have to wake up and you have to, if I take something and I'm too out of it, I won't realize I'm not breathing and wake up. That could be a problem. But maybe like a little melatonin I might try. But anyway, so 2019, from June, July, and August, I was in the hospital. The first month, or the first couple of weeks, I was up here at my local hospital. And basically they had me on a machine because they couldn't keep me awake. I had one of those lovely, big oxygen masks on. And, I'm going to try to condense this as much as possible. But basically, because I spent so much time in there, and I have muscular dystrophy, it accelerated. Because I wasn't moving at all. And I couldn't walk, I couldn't stand. I had like a whole group of like physical therapy people having to get me up to stand, and basically I wound up going to a rehab place in Chicago for a month to get to where I could walk. And now I do have a walker. I can walk around my house, but if I want to go anywhere long, I have to take a wheelchair because I, one, don't have the leg energy to stand, and two, I will run out of air. So anyway, I have 6 children. That's not anything new. I've told the stream, about that before. Me and my wife, we've been together for 24 years. We weren't having great. Basically, fun was not in our vocabulary. We had too many responsibilities, and my youngest is 9 now. But my wife of 20, we were together 24, we were married for just about 12. Okay. So I come back from the hospital. She was up there at the hospital for the first like month and a half when they shipped me up to Chicago. It was like, well, that's too far. You stay with the kids, you make sure everything's going good here. We were in the process of moving, etc. So she had to come up to the hospital to learn how to help me take care of my trach, which was fine. Everything was good. I'm getting there, Leo. Don't get ahead of me now, Leo. Yeah. So I got back home the end of August, and of course I'm slower than, I was never fast to begin with, but I'm like slower now. And there's certain things, I have to do when I'm going to bed. I have to hook up to the machine, etc. Well, right out of the hospital, I was still kind of weak, even though I'd been in the what I call boot camp. I was pretty weak, so I was very tired. And after about the second day, my wife was really annoyed at the fact that she had to take care of me. So I started taking on more of it and got to where I was just doing it myself. Fine and dandy. You know, I mean, yes, we had some trouble. But, you know, when I was in the hospital and I couldn't talk because I had a tube in my mouth, we had a very lengthy conversation with me, you know, like writing it out. And, you know, I was just basically asking her, are we okay? Are we going to be all right? Because, you know, I don't want to lose you, etc., etc. And she was like, yeah, fine, you know, we'll be fine. We'll get through this, etc. Okay, no problem. So I get out in August, September, October. I have this big chair that she found for me. It was the geriatric chair. It sits a little higher. It doesn't adjust, but anyway, that's too much detail. So, yeah, she just gets to the point basically between September, October, November, where I'm taking care of myself because she just gets angry with it. And, you know, I can understand that because she had to go to work. She was a bus driver, and I'd already been on disability because of my muscular dystrophy. But now, yeah, there's no way I'd be getting off of it because I have medical stuff that I need to pay for. So, oh, hold on, let me heal. There we go. So, December rolls around, and she decides, you know, some of the girls from work, supposedly, we're going out to a bar to just, you know, shoot the, you know, just have fun and talk and whatever. And this isn't something she hasn't necessarily done in the past. I was like, okay, well, you know, I'll be fine. The kids are here if I need anything. And I mean, honestly, I'm to the point I don't really need anything. But, you know, I was like, oh, just in case, you know, the kids are here. We can dial 911 if I gotta. So she goes out. She's gone till after midnight, which isn't necessarily out of the ordinary. So she left that night. She came back after midnight. I said, did you have fun? She was like, eh. I said, okay. She didn't really say much. I got on my machine. You know, I was pretty much putting myself on the machine off and on by then. The next night, that was a Saturday, so Sunday she didn't have to work. She's not really talking to me much, but then again, she wasn't. I was in the front room, you know, and she was complaining about me always being in the chair. Well, you know, I mean, I'm getting better. I've gotten stronger. But at the time, I just, because I was trying to take it easy and trying to, you know, get myself back to normal. I mean, clearly, I was having a lot of stuff going on and wasn't necessarily being like the greatest companion at the time. But I also, you know, I had stuff I was working through, but I was getting better. So anyway, the next night after she went on that, you know, she made dinner for the kids. We ate. I'm sitting there in my chair. She grabs her keys. I said, where are you going? Out. When are you going to be back? Don't know. Who are you going out with? Friends. Okay. She came back about 12, 1 o'clock. That was unusual because it was a work night. Next night rolls around. You know, she gets to work. She's a bus driver, so she has to be up early. She goes to work. She came home. Same thing. Did dinner for the kids. Come 8 o'clock, you know, the kids are getting settled in for bed. Grabs her keys and goes. I said, where are you going? Out. Who are you going with? Friends. I said, you mind explaining that? Because it's a work night. Nope. Okay. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, she goes out about 8. Comes home. Same thing over and over. Where are you going? I'm getting ticked. You know, who you hanging out with? Oh, just friends. Right. Okay. Friday rolls around, right? Yeah, you still here, Leo? I hope you're still here, because we're winding up to the good stuff now. Friday of that week rolls around, and, you know, she has a morning route and an afternoon route. So, uh-oh, did we lose Leo? I probably droned on and on. Oh, okay. Just checking. Okay, so Friday rolls around to that week. She came home from her run, and she had a dog at the time, this big dog that I told her she didn't need to get because it was more work for her to take care of than, almost me, basically, almost more work than me to take care of. She loved that guy, so loved that dog. So she came home, did her usual. She came home, she took her dog, took it out. They usually, like some days, especially on Fridays, she'd go out to the lake and whatever. She took the dog and put him in the car, heard her leave. She's back in 5 minutes. Puts the dog up. I wasn't out of bed yet. And of course I can't talk with the machine on. So she gets the dog, she leaves. Puts him in his cage, then takes off. She was gone a total of 5 minutes with that dog. So I got pissed. She'd been going out all night, all week. I said, I got pissed. I get pissed. I get to be a smartass. I can't help it. I texted her. I said, "What? Did your boyfriend have a booty call? And you had to go get him?" Her reply, something like that. "We'll talk when I get home." Really? She came home late, made dinner for the kids, waited for the kids to go to bed, and then came in the front room to talk to me. She didn't talk to me the entire time. I was waiting for her to come home and be like, "Hey, we need to have a talk." Sector of now. She came in the room and sat down on the couch. She didn't say a word. She didn't say a word. And I'm not an idiot. I'm like, what the hell's going on? She didn't say anything. She couldn't even look at me. I said, "Really?" I said, "You're going to tell me you've been seeing another guy?" "Yeah." "Just since this week?" "Yeah." I can't use the language that I use. Basically, did you F him? "Yeah." "Been doing this a while?" "Yeah." So she met him on a Saturday, and by the following Friday had relations with him multiple times. This is what you do to your disabled husband who just got done being in the hospital. And I know the rest of the people who've heard the story. I really try not to try to get to it, but I mean, I also feel the need that I need to explain some stuff because I'm hurting. And, it's like, maybe, I don't know. I feel the need that it needs explained, and I shouldn't. Well, apparently she didn't. This guy she met at the bar, 14 years younger than her. Basically half her age. She's had a problem with being a grandma. We have a 2-year-old grandson. Needless to say, she has the kids, because the minute we got divorced, there's more icing to this cake. Because I'm disabled, right? It's not like I can just move out to an apartment by myself. And I'm the one that was paying all the bills because her part-time money doesn't take care of it. So about 2 weeks after finding this out, I learned at his age, I've been physically ill over all of this. She decides to come to me and tell me, would it be okay if he moved in? I'm like, hell no, it wouldn't be okay if he moved in. Sitting there going on and on, a sob story about, whatever. By the way, he's an ex-con. He spent a lot of time in juvie because felony assault. I'm like, hey, you go get a winner there. This guy is a major a-hole, to say the least. Moved him in with me still there. Moved me out of the bedroom in my medical bed that I have. Basically put me in the front room. I had to listen to them fooling around, to put it nicely, all fucking night. This hasn't been a good situation all the way around. I'm the bad guy in this somehow because I'm still angry at her. I'm butthurt over whatever. No, I'm brokenhearted. You broke me. And you've taken away my family because I've got, 3 of my kids are now grown. I've got a son that comes over every weekend because he wants to spend time with me. I live with my older son because guess what? His girlfriend of 5 years decided to break up with him too, and they got a kid. So we get the kids on the weekends. My daughters don't want to see me now, though, which is unusual because my one daughter was going to move in with me. But it took me 7 months to find a place that I could get in and out of with my, conditions without trouble, and that I could afford because, I'm on disability. I don't get much money. So yeah, there's a whole lot of icing on that crap cake right there that I've had to go through that no man should. No man in his right mind is going to be like, oh, you're cheating on me? Yeah, let me move your lover in. No problem. She lied to the kid, though. Told him we were separated 6 years. We weren't separated till he had to move my bed out of that bedroom. Okay? I'm not saying we got along. I'm not saying we, however you want to nicely put that, in a while because of medical issues, but that's that. And now, because of it, the one thing I always wanted to be when I grew up, which was a father, I'm not even allowed really to do that because she's got the kids the majority of the week, and most of them don't want to come over. Well, as it stands right now, she got COVID from work. They're all quarantined now, so yeah, I've got kids' Christmas presents sitting here. They couldn't come over. They won't be able to come over for another week. Any other man would have punched him in the face the minute they found him. I wanted to. There's not really a lot I could do. What do you do with that? So yeah, moved him in. He's over there living with my children now. They got married and we got divorced in January. And she kicked me out of the house. She kicked me out of the house the next day. I don't like the way you talk to me. Well, then don't be an idiot. Don't do stupid stuff, I don't like the way you talk to me. You need to leave. So yeah, I got kicked out of my own house. Or her house. Technically, it's in her name. I don't really care about the house. I care about seeing my kids. That's it. And as it stands now, I am never going to love anybody like that again. There's nothing in it for me. Because I've been taught, what is marriage? Something that can be easily and freely taken away, because it didn't cost us a cent, because we're so poor that we get subsidies for that, which is crazy. It should take more work to get unmarried than what it did. It didn't matter. And I don't like major changes in my life being dictated by somebody else's poor choices. I mean, if it's my poor choices, that's different. But, anyway, it's been a challenge. When she kicked me out, I actually moved in with Nemesis here for about a month and a half, and then I moved in with my adopted mom. The courts honestly don't care. I mean, honestly, the whole custody thing, I need a lawyer before I can fight the majority of that. But she's the mom, so, she's got rights. I mean, I have rights too, but the best thing the only thing I could probably do is put her in contempt for not sticking with the agreement, but I still kind of need a lawyer to do that. And I don't have the money to do it. But she's also talking about moving out of state, which means I will never see my kids. Because I'm not medically sound enough to take a 16-hour drive in a car, let alone spend a night somewhere without, my machine. So it's very difficult, to say the least, for me to go on a big trip. Oh, that's death. Okay. Go on a big trip. So, yeah, if she moves where she wants to, she knows darn well what she's doing. And it wouldn't be such a big deal if she would actually, you know, I don't want to hear her voice. I don't want to see her face. I don't want anything to do with her. She's out of my life, whatever. But, you know, we text barely. Her whole thing is, you're not worth my time. Clearly I wasn't. Right, but she thinks she can. And she's threatened, oh, well, my lawyer, which she doesn't have. My lawyer said I can do that. I just have to give you 60 days notice. Okay, well, I know she's not going to if she does. And all I have to do is get a case open and they can't leave the state. So I'm not, you know, worried about it. But the fact is that if she's had plans, she should talk with me about it because I am still their dad. You know. And, you know, I'll admit I can be an ass. There's another word I don't like to use, but, you know, I can be an a-hole at times, but I'm a decent person majority of the time. And I'm good to get along with if you come with me at a logical, making sense plan. I can very well see it your way, but I didn't deserve this. I didn't deserve to be treated like this, and I don't deserve any of this, but here's where it stands. And I know it's a big downer, and I'm sorry. I don't like to get into it usually on stream just because I like to be a little more positive, you know? And there's nothing positive to this story. But why? But yeah, there you go. So my goal now is to be a successful millionaire YouTuber and just do whatever I want because I don't have anybody not believing me anymore. I don't have anybody, you know, telling me that what I'm doing is a waste of time, which it is, but it's my time. Yeah. Basically, I don't have somebody yelling at me now, and the silence is great, but at the same time, the silence is deafening. So, what do you do? Alright, we are going to get to the boss. I can feel it. I mean, the numbers are there. I've got about 12, I'd say, actual people that believe in me. Yeah, those numbers, and it's like hardly any of them actually participate or watch. Look at the views on my videos, you'll understand what I'm talking about. I've got 2.5k subscribers, and my videos get less than 100 views, so it's all right. I try different things here and there, and honestly, between my energy level and whatever, I'll be the first to admit a lot of things on my channel I just kind of half-ass. But yeah, that's the one that's keeping my channel afloat. It has over 700,000 watch time minutes, but it's the only one that's doing really well. If it weren't for that video, I couldn't even get monetized. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Because I mean, of all my videos, it's not my greatest, and it seems to be the one that's picked up the most because it's got, I don't know, that game is just like super popular for people to search for. I may have to do another video of that game just because it's been a couple years. I've done 4 of them, and they actually, the top 4 out of 5 of my videos are that game. So yeah. All right. Oh, easy there, Teleport McGee. Roll. Haha. No way you can. Well, how old are you, Leo? I'm just curious because the majority of the people that watch me are in high school and middle school. Which I'm sure is great, you know. I'd say the content isn't necessarily the brains. It's like the business stuff. Like, I don't have a GoFundMe. I don't want people donating money. It's, you know, times are tough. I'd rather be paid by the ads, which makes me weird, but I am going to try to do more this next year to try and get more, you know, income out of this. But honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do. 12, yeah. Was it be what a content creator? Yeah. It's hard. It really is. But yeah, like I said, the majority of my stuff, like right now, I haven't felt like editing, which is the bane of my existence. So I've been doing a lot more live streams because I don't have to edit. And I can sit here and I can play and I can talk to people, and I mean, overall, it's been a great experience. It's just, if you look at the numbers, like if you're playing just with the numbers, they are not the best thing to have on my channel because they do not make good income. And, you know, they don't get a lot of views. I mean, you look at the numbers and yeah, all the views look good, but that's because, like, you know, like you're sitting there, you're watching me for an hour. Your browser might have to reconnect, or your app might have to reconnect several times. So the views are looking good, the minutes are okay. That's better. Yes. But you know, it's not gonna ever get my channel up and away. Well, I mean, a lot of the reason why I've been growing here lately is because a lot of people have been sharing me, just saying, hey, come check this guy out. He plays decent games. He's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not a pro at anything, so I understand why people don't want to tune in all the time, but fire grenade. Let's unlock it. There we go. But yeah, honestly, I'm not sure. I don't want that right now. I'm not sure what you can do. That's the thing. Oh, I still have a point, yeah. There, you happy now? Okay. I'll take that. Yeah, and I'm not a big Minecrafter. I mean, I played a little bit here and there, but my kids kind of burnt me out on Minecraft. Well, I hope, but like I said, I mean, with my energy levels and whatnot, like, especially now, I mean, before, I would put a lot more into them, even though it didn't look like it, just because, I mean, I know computers. I was computer tech for years, and, you know, I know a lot of the computery stuff. So the technical side I've got, but like the business side, like, oh, this is going to generate more income, or you need to do this or this. I've never been a business guy. And the fact that the majority of my audience are like middle school and teenagers and whatever, you shouldn't have to pay money to talk to me. It's kind of my whole philosophy. Because I see the bigger guys. They've got all these, you know, like, oh, people donate $400 to them and they don't even barely talk to them while they're streaming, and it's like, that's nuts to me. But yeah, I couldn't see somebody giving me like $400 or something, and I wouldn't want them to, because I'm broke. You know, I've been broke all my life, and I don't want anybody to waste, you know, like money just throwing it at somebody like that. So, I mean, unless Mr. Beast comes along, in which case, Mr. Beast, I will take your money. But, you know, then again, you've got it to spare. Most people do not. So, yeah, once I start getting all that set up, I might. I mean, I know, like, Pokimane, I heard in the news that she was trying to get a limit on hers, but the way she does her donations, there isn't one actually set up. So I'm like, man. But yeah, I would definitely put a limit, because I definitely don't want some kid grabbing their mom's credit card and like maxing out a credit card. Like, okay, I understand that you want to help out, but come on. You gotta do your family first, you know? Okay. Alright, let's run. The muscular dystrophy, yes. Yeah, the problem with refunding though is, like, if they gave you like $1,000, there's a percentage of that you're gonna have to pay in order to give it back, and that would break me. And I don't want, you know, I don't want that to be a thing either. I wanted to heal before I jumped, and I didn't do it. But yeah, the muscular dystrophy is a genetic thing. My mom had it. You know, she hit about 30 and started needing a wheelchair to go in stores and stuff. Towards the end there, she actually had a trach too, but she was like on it more than me. And the main reason why I have a trach is because, you know, they look at me and they go, oh, well, your muscle condition, you might not breathe right again. So here you go. But I had to be intubated like 3 times in the hospital, which is where they put the, you know, the breathing tube in, and it stays there for a while. And, you know, with all this COVID talk, everybody's having to get on a ventilator. I've already done that and was on it for like a month, and it about killed me. I don't think I would make it again if I had to. So that's why I've kind of not been leaving my house, because I am not, I don't want to say deathly afraid, but I know the outcome of that. And if I have to be put on a ventilator like that again, I don't think I have the strength to do it, to get off of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing my best not to get out there and get something. Ah, you hit me in my butt. Okay, look. This guy, I swear, used to jump higher. It's all right, man. See, don't cry. I'm still alive. I'm still living. I'm still breathing. I'm still here. It's just, my life is a struggle. It really is. And some people, including my ex, don't seem to think that. I mean, just to share more, not that I want to harp on it, but, you know, you don't make fun of a man that has to use a walker because he can't take the garbage out. But her and her little boy toy both thought that was a great idea. I will never get over that. I mean, I haven't been bullied since I was in school. To get that in your own, in your house, and for a valid medical reason? No. No, you don't do that to somebody. Especially not somebody that you considered as your spouse once upon a time. No. I would have never done any of that if the tables had been turned. That's a bad thing. I mean, I'm 43 years old. I'm not necessarily old, but I'm not young. By any means. Yeah, I've been here before. But I definitely didn't think I would have to be dating at as a grandfather, you know. That is definitely not that is definitely a curveball that life had dealt me. So I've had my days. Yeah. Some days are better than others. But what are you going to do? Curl up in a ball and die? No. I'd much rather be out here just doing what I'm doing. You know? I'd like to think that my story is more hopeful than just downtrodden, but you know. Ooh. Yeah, you're a little bit better because you cause bleeding. I've had several. Honestly, it doesn't really get you anywhere, but you know, you've got to live through it. I think I'll be doing a lot better off than some people, just because I took the time to process all of this and to try and heal, as opposed to just jumping into another relationship before my other one was even over. And who knows, a couple years down the road when they're divorced, you know, maybe she'll be in a bad off state. I mean, I definitely don't wish her well, but I'm not gonna, you know, wish death on her. At least not in public. I'm kidding. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't. You know, you don't want me in your life, it's fine. Just don't take my kids away. Over stupid, because it's not like I was a bad dad. She just being whatever, you know. Well, when you're destroyed, yeah. I mean, I've never been a very uplifting, happy-go-lucky guy. I like to think I roll with the punches a lot, but you get to a point you're like, I don't care. I don't have time. Basically, I don't have time for this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Leo, now you're all caught up, I think. You know, all the crap that's happened to me in the last year and a half, so. Next year, we'll do better, right? Hey, have you joined my Discord yet? Because some of my regulars put that together, and it's, I mean, I'm not going to say it's great, but it's, you kind of stay in touch with me when I'm not on. Or, you know, like if I'm not streaming on a day, I'll usually post in there, hey guys, you know, I'm not streaming, this is why. I don't always post it on my channel, though. Yeah. I'm not even going to go into some of the other stuff that she's done in front of my children. Or in detail, anyway. Let's just say when you get a new boyfriend or girlfriend, you really shouldn't be naked, both of you, in front of them. We'll leave it at that. That crap's gone on, too. Like, really? You should have a little bit more respect for yourself as a mom. And for your children, because they don't want to see that, but what do I know? I'm just a super genius that has medical issues. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, yes, I had a sip left. I just need a taste. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it, Leo. Between that and, you know, introducing drugs into the house, I don't want to talk about it. Apparently, they're really fun, because that's all she's all about now is fun. Being responsible is just being a boring old stick in the mud. How dare you try to raise children like that? Right? Oh yeah, they've had the nerve to try and tell me stuff. It's garbage, all of it. You want to hear something funny though, Leo? Put you some perspective on this, okay? I can see that even though it don't post. But yeah, I agree. You're not saying anything I don't agree to, Leo. I just don't feel like actually putting that in the chat. But you know what I'm saying? But ooh, yeah, give me that. Couple. Okay, back in 2016, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. And I've told her multiple times, I'm not going to take the kids away from you. I wouldn't do that. You're their mom, no matter how I feel about you. Yeah, you want to hear something funny? So back 2016-ish, a couple years before everything kind of went south. Yeah. She's always been a bigger lady. You know, had some heft on her, let's just say that. That doesn't bother me. You know, I don't make fun of people. It didn't bother me. You know, she was my girl, you know. And none of that really bothers me. I don't give into that whole supermodel size 2 waist whatever. So, I mean, she was a bigger girl, to put it nicely. Okay. Back 2016, she decided she was going to have that surgery, that lap band surgery, because the state had cleared it for people that were overweight / obese as a health thing for people on, you know, Medicaid that get health assistance. So she decided she was going to have that surgery done. Now, I helped her through this. This was before everything. Good couple years before everything. So I helped her through, you know, the pre-surgery diet and whatever. And my luck is bad. I lose people in stupid ways. She was on this. She lost. Yeah, gastric. There you go. You got it. Gastric bypass. That's the one. She'd lost 80 pounds. 80 pounds within a few months of being on and following this diet, and I was helping her. And so I turned to her as she's talking with her, you know, one time when she was not actually in the doctor's office, but I was like, are you sure you really want to go through this? I said, there's so many limitations and whatnot that are going to be on you. And I said, you know, I'm so proud of the work you've done and whatnot, and I know you're feeling better. And I said, if you want, I will continue to help you, and we can just, you know, a couple months from now, you might lose 80 more, and we'll just keep going at it. And she just turned to me and was like, no, you're not going to talk me out of it. I was afraid I was going to lose her on the table. But she's like, no, you're not going to talk me out of this. This is for me. This is what I want. That's when I knew I had a lot of trouble. Because she wasn't doing that for me, or, you know, to be with me. She was doing that for her. And of course, she went from a size like, I don't know, 16, 18 down to a size 4 now. Her little boy toy wouldn't have looked at her twice if she hadn't got that surgery. That's the funny thing. I mean, what, you know, 25-year-old boy, I know it's older than you, but what 25-year-old boy is going to want a 40-year-old grandma who was wide? You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't mean to be derogatory with terms, but yeah, he wouldn't have looked at her twice. But she was my girl, you know? Not anymore. I think the surgery is the worst thing that ever happened to her, because she used to be like a loving, caring person to a degree. I mean, she had a bit of a temper, but, you know, wasn't that big of a deal. But she just turned into a selfish, shallow woman, and I don't, like I told her when she had to tell me she was getting remarried, after the couple months. I said, that's not going to last because that relationship started with you cheating on your marriage. Oh, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. Nope, I don't. Not at all. I mean, I guess it feels good to vent every once in a while, but I feel like I've treaded over this area so much, But then again, it's like the newest thing happening in my life, and it's not the great things happening in my life, but it's what's happening right now. Oh yeah, and you're not on my Discord, so today is the 2nd anniversary of the death of my friend. He was an old man. He was probably my best friend. He died of pancreatic cancer 2 years ago. Today. So yeah, I'm just keeping myself busy playing this. I don't really have a plan today. Yeah. I was honestly going to play Fortnite today. Just kind of in his memory, but I think it would be a little too much for me. Because the sicker he got, he was always on Xbox with me. Okay, he was always on Xbox with me. He was 63, 4? No. He would have been 65 this year. Yeah, so he's 63. And we always played video games together. So once he got like an Xbox where we could like communicate back and forth, it was great. Once I showed him like, hey, Jay, we were living in different states. And I was like, we could play together like we're in the same room. He absolutely found that amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's not like, oh, he was a young man, but still, I didn't think, he was too stubborn to die. He would have made it a very long time. Ooh, magnetic grenade, nice. I got a rare, but yeah, I lost him a couple years ago, but towards the end there, I mean, he was bedridden, so he couldn't really do much. So he would just lay there in bed. He had his TV hooked up. We would play Fortnite because he didn't have to concentrate on it. Now, neither one of us are like pro players. So a lot of what we did, we'd go hide out in the bushes. We'd hide in the bushes. We go collect treasure chests. We go hide in the bushes, and we would get up in the top 5 like every round. Sometimes we would be the one of the last duos there, but there's a little bit of a lag, but yes. I don't have slow-mo on, but it does lag a bit. But yeah, we used to call ourselves Bush Squad, because we were always hiding in the bushes. And I watched this man one time. We were in a duo. Okay, we were the last of 3. I got taken out. He stayed in his bush and stayed quiet. He was there. Then the last 2 teams were going at it. It got down. There was one man standing in him. I'm like, Jay, there's no way you're going to do this. And he said, I'm just going to stay here in my bush and wait for him to come to me. He got lucky, and the storm rolled his way, so he didn't have to move. He did not have to give up his bush. He was there. It was just him and another guy. The other guy was looking all over, couldn't find him. I'm guessing the other guy must have thought the game was glitched. And at some point, he went up a mountain. The other guy, Jay's still sitting in the bush. I'm sitting there talking with him on the headset, right? So I'm like, Jay, this guy has no idea where you are. He's like, yeah, man, I know. He's over there looking. I'm not even over there. And I'm like, Jay, there's no way you're going to win this. He's going to find you. You're going to get it. And he's like, no, I'm going to stay here in my bush. I'm like, Jay, it's not gonna work. This guy went up a mountain looking for him, couldn't find it, and then got killed off by the storm. I'm guessing he either slid down the mountain the wrong way, like somehow slid, or he just was like, I'm gonna throw myself in the storm because this game's glitched. Jay won the round for us. It was hilarious. And I sat there and watched the whole thing. I was like, oh my God. And then he goes, yeah, I've won like 4 of these like this. I'm like, are you serious, Jay? He's like, yeah, they just wander off. They think the game's broke. I'm like, that is quite possibly the most epic moments in Fortnite that I've ever... And I wasn't recording, so, you know. That would have been a great clip. That would have been great. But yeah. So, I mean, the man had more wins than me. And I don't know how he did it. Hiding in bushes and basically... I mean, if you think about it, the game is a stealth game. That's how he played. But nobody plays Fortnite like that. But it was great. And I think I have a video that he didn't know I recorded where I actually have him talking. So I would have liked to have thrown together something, but I just didn't have the energy this year. Maybe next year I'll get it together. But yeah, it was great. It was great. But he was just such a great guy. I mean, honestly, he was... I mean, my dad's still alive, but he was like a second dad to me. I didn't necessarily need a second dad, but you know, he was great. And you know, so we would play Fortnite. Like that was before he got sick when he was winning. But so we would basically play Fortnite because it wasn't something you had to concentrate on story. You just get out there, hide in the bush, grab the stuff, you know, and just sit. So that's what I did for like the end of 2018. As he was sick in his bed, I would sit there every night and play Fortnite with him. And, you know, yeah, it was amazing. But yeah, I still don't understand it. I mean, I'm not great at building, but when it came to aiming and shooting, I was pro compared to his skill level, and I'm not speaking bad about Jay. Jay was awesome, but the skill level it takes to shoot somebody, he did not have it. He could get somebody if they were like a bot or super easy, but okay, but he just couldn't do it. And that man had more wins than I did, no matter what the season was. I'm like, Jay, are you up like all night playing this? Oh no, I was just playing a couple hours the other night. You got more wins than me, Jay. You were doing a little more than just playing. What the... You know, what is going on here? Ooh, another blueprint. Yeah, I am just like no brain in this. I'm just sitting here talking to you guys. I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing. So, yeah, it's like I'm playing this in the background. It doesn't even matter. He was, man. He was the greatest guy. If you know, obviously before he got sick, but if you needed help with anything that was either wrong with your car or wrong with your house, he had done so much repair work on cars and electrical and plumbing and etc. You know, because stuff breaks and we're poor. We can't afford to have somebody out. You go to him, you'd be like, hey Jay, I got this going on. What do we need to do? Well, we need to get this. And I'm like, and then he'd help you do it, you know? He was a great man. I was sad to see him go. I miss him every day. I still have days that I will turn on my Xbox and expect him to be getting on soon. Ah, I don't get to keep the blueprint if I die. I should have just ran for it. But yeah. Well, he told me at the end there, he's like, you're my best friend. And I said, Jay, you know like 100,000 people. And he's like, yeah, but you're my best friend. And I'm sure he probably told that to more than just me, but, you know, it meant a lot. But yeah, I got, you know, everybody else, they would come in, they'd visit with him, you know, as he was getting sick and whatnot. And, you know, but I was with him every night, even though I wasn't in the house. Every night we were on Xbox, every night. And, you know, some nights it'd be like, well, I gotta go early tonight. I got so-and-so coming over. Or, you know, the grandkids are stopping by, or, you know, whatever. And of course I know the whole family, so, you know. I was basically like one of their kids, because I met them because, you know, I was friends with their son, his stepson, but their son in high school. And I would go over on the weekends and hang out with him. And, you know, we just kind of hit it off, all of us, so. You're forced to eat meat? I mean, it's not weird, but it's a lot cheaper. Slime Man, how's it going? Welcome to stream, man. We're just doing a little venting and talking about Jay. Yeah, like I said, you know, last night I was sitting there thinking, man, I should put together a video, like a tribute video, because this is the anniversary of his death, and I didn't have it in me. One of these years, though, I'm gonna get it done. I've got a few pictures of him, at least. Less people close me out of their Facebook, but I've got a few pictures of him. I'm doing all right. I'm just keeping busy today. I got a little flack from Farrell yesterday because, you know, he's like 12-hour time difference. He's like, hey, I couldn't go watch your stream because it was on at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, dude, it's like 4 p.m. for me. I can't juggle my schedule around just you. But, I mean, I know he's used to me being on later at night, is what it is. Not amazing time. It is 6:44 p.m. That is not the button I was looking for. Yeah, I'm like Central Time Zone US, so. Of a sugar high? Yeah, probably. How much sugar you been eating? Ah, 1 a.m. I forgot, you're in the UK. Yeah, see, normally, like this is an early stream for me. And tomorrow, if Joe Lotto is on, he's another guy I stream with sometimes, we'll have another early stream, so you can look for that. But like normally, I guess if it's 1 a.m. for you, I'd probably be getting on 2 a.m. your time. Because I usually do mine in like my evenings after dinner. Can I have some? Were there cookies involved? Because I love cookies. Or biscuits, as Leo would probably say. I don't understand that either. Like the English. Well, I don't want you getting up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and be like, hey man, I just had a half hour of sleep. I'm ready to go. Nah. No, white chocolate. I have never liked white chocolate. And I think it's because there's not actual real chocolate in it. Because it doesn't have like the cocoa powder, or the cocoa butter, or the cocoa fat, or whatever you want to call it. And I know you newfangled kids out there, you know, calling it cacao, but it's cocoa. It always has been. Regardless of how it's spelled. a digestive is or a hobnobs. I do not know what a hobnobs is. Actually, hobnob. In American slang type language, if you went out hobnobbing, it's kind of like, it's not really like a party, it's more like you're socializing. So I was out hobnobbing with, what would you say? This is old, nobody uses this anymore. I'm old enough to know it though, so at some point it was used in America. You'd be like, oh, I was out hobnobbing with the snobs or with the rich people. You know, it's like you're rubbing elbows. Well, that's another term they used to say. But it's like, yeah, you were socializing with people that probably were higher stature than you. Oh, it is cocoa. Oh, is it like white chocolate cocoa or just regular cocoa? Whoop, run. Have a grenade. It was a special present. Okay. Okay, I got a question for you because I have never been able to figure this out. Hang on a second. Sorry. Sometimes that airway thing is a problem. So digestives are a biscuit. What is a biscuit? Yeah. Sometimes it does. It like times out and comes back. So, I mean, you know us Yanks call what you call a biscuit a cookie. So we've got, you know, like Oreos are a cookie. They're a sandwich cookie. They're two cookies with the cream sandwich in the middle of them. You know, the chocolate chip cookie. We name stuff like that. You know, I know you guys got like Jammy Dodgers. I watch a lot of Doctor Who and other British shows. So, Jammy Dodgers I've had. They're all right. You know, I don't really care for shortbread, but you know, that obviously is a biscuit. But what we call a biscuit, you know, is a nice thick, you know, like down south biscuits and gravy, buttermilk biscuit with, you know, like sausage gravy on top. What is that? Is that a scone? Maybe I'm not sure what a scone is. Yeah, and in Europe, a cookie is actually, and it's because of Sesame Street, a cookie is a chocolate chip cookie because that's what the only thing Cookie Monster eats. Even though technically, if you watch over the years, he's had many different types of cookies, you call chocolate chip cookies cookies because of Cookie Monster on Sesame Street. How crazy is that? Aren't they shortbread? They're a shortbread cookie with the jam in the middle of them, right? I mean, I could be 100% wrong. I thought that's what they were. They're not a shortbread cookie with the jam in the middle? I know that, you know, you got like a full cookie on the bottom, and then you got jam, well, another cookie on top with a hole in it, and then you got the jam like in the middle of it. Honestly, I've looked that up. That is the reason the internet gives why that's called a cookie. Sorry, I had to go with what the internet told me. It's like, really? It's because I mean, it's been out since the 70s, so, you know. Even though that's well, I'll take the bleeding effect. Okay. Yeah, I honestly have no idea what they taste like because I've never actually had an actual Jammy Dodger. I've had shortbread cookies. I've had, well, I've had some German cookies that were shortbread-esque with jam in them that were pretty good. A lady I used to work with, her husband was probably half German, and they were treats that his mom used to give him, and so he would have some shipped to him like every Christmas. And when he died, she'd had extras, and she's like, "You ever had one of these?" And I'm like, "I don't think so. I mean, I've had similar things, but not quite like that." Yep. But yeah, so what is a biscuit? I don't understand. Like, if I went to, I mean, where are you? Are you in England? Well, UK is United Kingdom. My brain is like UK is Europe. No, UK is United Kingdom. It's England. Makes it real short. Yeah, see, and Spencer's here is like a novelty store. But yeah, what is a biscuit? Like, if I went to England and I was wanting breakfast and I wanted biscuits and gravy, which is one of my favorite things to eat, I mean, if I say biscuits and gravy, I'm sure I'm going to be handed a plate with what I would consider cookies, probably covered in some kind of chocolate sauce. That is not what I'm looking for. Yeah, what's a biscuit? What is an American biscuit called in England? Is it a scone? I thought scones had kind of like a sweetness to them. But yeah, like biscuits and gravy, that's a southern thing here. You know, it's two big fluffy biscuits, usually buttermilk biscuits. I don't know if you guys, you're probably like, why would you put that in a cookie? Translating, you know, but what is a biscuit? It is a scone. See, when I hear scone, I think something that's like a biscuit, but it has like, you know, like honey on it, not necessarily on it, but like brushed on top, and it's baked that way. You know what I'm saying? Although, you know, we do have biscuits like from KFC that we put. I mean, honey on a hot biscuit is really good. But yeah, like just a biscuit that isn't sweet. Well, an American biscuit, you put, you know, pork. You make pork sausage gravy, which I don't even know what you call that over there. But yeah, biscuits and gravy, man. Scone is, yeah, biscuits are savory, so I'd have to say it would probably be the closest thing to a scone. So, what do you call gravy? What do you call, do you even have breakfast gravy? Like white gravy, sausage gravy. Gravy may not even be a term. I don't know. I've just always wondered. It's like, okay, how would I get this? You may not be able to order this. I mean, that's the thing. Like, if you came here and I took you to like Denny's, which is, you know, like they call it America's Diner, but it's basically like American comfort food. Yeah, let's see if we can break this down. Okay, so you guys have pork sausage, right? I mean, I'm not talking like Italian sausage. I'm talking just like ground pork seasoned with whatever seasonings they put in it to make sausage. You guys have like breakfast sausage, right? Yeah, see, that's just gravy. Yeah. Yeah, we got that. Okay. Yeah, you have sausages, but do you have yeah, sausages are more like, you know, like the links. They're more like, well, a hot dog is considered a sausage, but that's not really what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about, this is ground meat, and it's seasoned. So it's breakfast sausage. It is pork sausage. It's good, but that's what we, you know, we fry that up and we add a little flour to it. Yeah, you have sausages. Well, imagine it, okay, like a breakfast sausage, not like a hot dog, but a breakfast sausage. If you took the casing off and the meat, you know, the internal meat was loose, you fry that up and you make gravy with it. And you use it, you make it with flour and milk. And it's really good. But yeah, we put that on top of our biscuits. And it's called biscuits and gravy. I guess you don't have something like that, right? Right. So imagine like the minced meat, which is ground meat. You call it minced, we call it ground. And it's seasoned. So you take that, you fry it up in a pan, you add a little flour to it to absorb the grease. You put some milk and some water in. You let that get happy, and it becomes a white breakfast gravy. Okay? You don't have anything like that? Sounds disgusting. Believe... No. This is some awesome stuff. Maybe I should come to England and like make biscuits and gravy for people. You guys can understand the wonders of the Southern cooking in America. Jam or butter on scones, right. But I think your scones are actually sweet, or sweeter than what I'm... Even though they are savory, they have a bit of a sweetness to them. Maybe we should make a video. But yeah, you guys don't have any kind of like breakfast gravy like that. It's amazing. Yeah, we have jam too. It's slightly different. See, jam here is like, and this is the distinction. Jam has actual real fruit in it. Our jelly is usually like just sweetened, jellified flavor of something. So you have grape jelly. It's very smooth. There's not really a lot of, there's like grape juice in it, but not actual fruit. All right, well, see, like I said, I'm thinking my idea of a scone is probably not right. Your scones are our biscuits. Do they come out round? Do people just, you know, roll flour and, you know, cut them out with like a jar lid and make... I think scones, I'm thinking like a triangle something. I don't know what I'm thinking. Some kind of ground up berry or fruit, right. See, that's like preserves. That's jam, yeah. But we have jelly, which is also like made in, I guess, factory made. It's more like a processed thing. It's from the juice. So, I mean, it's good and it's very smooth. But yeah, you would in no way think you're eating jam if you ate it. $9 millimeter bullet, but bigger. I'm telling you though, biscuits and gravy, it's a lot better than what you think it would be. I don't know if you have an equivalent. That's the thing. Well, here in the States, I can guarantee you they're not. Jam is a thicker consistency, and it usually is kind of like, has like a grainier texture. You can tell there's actual fruit in it. Jelly is made from, they take like juice and make it with it. I have no idea what millimeter that is. What would I say a biscuit looks like? I mean, it's round. It's round, obviously, and it's about that thick, depending on the biscuit. Yeah, all those Americans over here toting all our guns. I don't have a gun. I have a bunch of Nerf guns. But yeah, I always find it just interesting to talk with people and be like, "Oh, do you have this over there?" It's like, no. You know? But yeah, I mean, you're talking about, oh, well, that sounds disgusting. You know what sounds disgusting to me? And this is how sausage works. You guys actually use, like, sheep's intestine. And, you know, I mean, there's, like, haggis and just your sausage links like that all have the intestine casings. Over here in America, I mean, we use a lot of, like, synthetic casings. So, you know, like our hot dogs, they don't have that big, thick casing on it. You know, there's things like that. It's like, that sounds disgusting, but that's honestly how it was made back in the day. So, you know, it sounds stupid, but that's how it is. I know haggis is Scottish. I was doing like a general UK thing. I know. I'm sure you guys would have haggis more readily available than you would have what I was talking about for making sausage gravy. That's kind of what I was getting at. Oh, we'll take that. Oh, let's go this way. Oh, that worked well. Yeah, black pudding. Honestly, I thought there's a is it a fruit or a vegetable that's called a pudding? I thought that's what you were talking about, but no, like the blood pudding. Yeah, I've known about that. That's kind of closer to what our gravy is, or our breakfast gravy, except it really doesn't have a lot of blood in it. It's the grease. Full English, right? Yep. See, I've just heard some stuff, you know, like I've heard of bangers and mash, which doesn't sound like a breakfast food. That sounds like a lunch with, you know, like sausage and mashed potatoes, or mashed turnips in whatever case it may be. A pudding is a dessert. Yeah, just grease. Trust me, it's flavorful. Yeah. It's like, what the? You're cooking with grease. You're eating grease. Yeah. I mean, it's not like we're, you know, like drinking bacon grease straight out of the pan, but you know. Ah, you guys don't use bangers anymore. That's an old term. It's more for lunch, yeah. Just juggling it. Oh man, no, I don't want to go in there. Okay, this way. Oh. I was really hoping I'd get to a boss today, but I've been doing more talking than really playing, so I had to kind of concentrate and be like, man, I gotta get to that boss. I don't think I could beat the boss, but I've beaten one. Northern slang. I mean, I might be able to. Like I said, I watch a lot of British shows. Oop, I want that. Nope, no back door. Man, that thing is really tearing it up. What hit me? Yeah, see, I mean, that sounds funny to me because I have no idea what you're wanting to do there. Now, what's up, Chava? You coming down to the dean, bro? I thought it was funny. I was watching this video yesterday. It was this lady who, she had one, there was one from English. No. No, okay. Yeah, I probably all screwed that up. I don't know how to pronounce any of that, really. They were talking about, they'd show a picture and they'd call it what it was like in their country. And so they had this picture of this forest area. And so the Americans like forest. I'm like, what part of America are you from? Those are the woods. And of course the English lady was like, we call these woods. I'm like, well then you and all the southern states will get along just fine. I got a little southern in me. We go out in the woods, we're gonna hunt a squirrel. We're gonna get some varmints. We're gonna hunt some varmints. We're gonna get some pecan pie, or some sweet potato pie. Hunting them varmints in the woods. Yeah. I think you chuck some beers in that deep voice, yeah. But yeah, I get it, because like they're whoa, hello. I got something new. An active speed buff. Ah. Yeah, let's go with that. I haven't done that in a while. Okay. See you there with the guys, yeah. Yeah, I've never heard that word. Also never heard that word. Ow. Alright. Now, what is that? I thought that might have been guys, but is that Gistar or G-Star? Gister. How is that pronounced? Yeah, gang would be so much shorter. Down with the Gistar. Gustav? No, I don't think that's it, Slime Man. G-Star. Gotcha. Yeah, that just sounds weird. Hey, don't hit me. No! I thought he was dead. I was like, bam, bam. Okay, he's dead. Now I'm gonna heal. Cut me to ribbons. Oh, crud. It's getting late. Well, not like late, but I have to eat dinner here pretty soon. Quick bow. I'll take quick bow. Alright, I'm going to see if I can get to a boss. We're going to run it. We're just going to run it. See if we can get to a boss. Hopefully pick up some useful things along the way. Oh. Let's do tactical. And immediately die. Okay. Yeah, it's 7:13 there. Also, if you're 12, what are you doing up at 120? Well, I mean, if it's like the weekend or whatever, you know, I'd probably be like, yeah, but, well, my son's 14 now, my youngest. So, yeah, like, I actually yell at him when he's over on the weekend. I'm like, why are you trying to go to bed at 9? It's the weekend, man. Why aren't you up till midnight? The sleep app? Oh. So you have a machine for that too? Sleep apnea? Or you mean insomnia? Sleep apnea, you put a mask on because you can't breathe. And basically, it's kind of like this thing, except not on your face. Yeah, insomnia. Yeah. A lot of people do. I don't know why I can't sleep at night hardly at all, but I can't. You know, aside from the noisy machine and just a general just not feeling great, but happiness. Well, I mean, it was probably like, oh, that's a condition. Let's throw that in there. I didn't make it. 26 seconds. I thought I was busting hump there. Come on now. Yeah, Piano Man was good. Billy Joel's got a lot of good stuff. Okay. Let's see if I can run through this. Yeah. I can't. If I have music on, like, unless I'm dead tired, like, to the point where I'm falling asleep, like, TV's just as bad. I've been known to sit down and fall asleep to TV, but it has to be something like I've seen 100 times. So, like, Futurama, I could fall asleep to that. Come on, go, just go. But, yeah, my brain wants to sing along. It thinks you're having a party. It's being stimulated. It's like, oh, hey, we're up. Yeah, I can't do it. I mean, I like, you know, sometimes, like, if I have something like, if I need noise, like a little fan sometimes, but even that bugs me, would work. But my machine now does all the noise I need. But yeah, like, I can't put music on because I'm wanting to sing along. Yep. Die, 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 die. It's a good song. Ooh, what does it say? Live target training. Okay. Ooh, is that better than what I have? Ah, it is. Huh. Yeah. Ice grenade, thank you. I didn't think I was gonna make it through there without getting hit. Come on, come on, go, go, go. I like the fact I can roll through doors. Ah, but not spikes. All right, here we go. Yay. The Sidemen. Yeah, actually I've seen a few of their videos. Actually, I think I'll turn that in. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube raised me. Well, cable raised me, so. I mean, technically it's kind of not different, but you know what's kind of bad now though? Wait. Like, okay, so anybody from my generation, we had a common thing to watch, right? So if something was on TV, we'd be like, hey, did you see, let's just say, Knight Rider? That's a good 80s show, talking car, you know, a lot of kids were into it. Hey, you remember the episode of Knight Rider? And be like, oh yeah, man, I remember that. I used to be a fan of Knight Rider. Okay, you were limited to what was on television at the time. So you had like Knight Rider, Greatest American Hero. You know, Saturday morning cartoons were only on Saturdays. Oh, you remember watching, you know, such and such? Yeah, I remember watching that. It's like, oh, okay. But like you guys now, you've grown up with YouTube and the internet being there in your daily lives. There are so many creators out there. Do you guys even have a reference? It's like, oh, hey, have you ever seen, you know, like Dan TDM? I was like, oh no, I was watching Blippy or Bippy or whatever his name is. It's so crazy that you guys would have anything in common, you know? Like a common shared experience. Yeah, Dan, you know, I didn't even know he got like together with somebody, but yeah, I knew he got a son now. Stampy, yeah, I've heard Stampy. Alright, where are we? But yeah, I mean, you get like some... And of course, you gotta watch it now, because, I mean, YouTube's open for everybody, and hard telling what you get to see. I just go by what this stuff they're telling us we can't do anymore, you know? I'm like, wait a minute, we could do that? Seen quite a few people getting dinged for things that they've had up for years, and I'm like, nah. I don't even remember what year that came out. I mean, honestly. Alright, it's gonna be a boss fight, I know it. Ah, the heck with that. I thought there might be an upgrade just sitting there real quick. No. How dare you hit me? Oh, do I miss it? I mean, I think everybody kind of misses being a kid, not necessarily like the innocence part, because honestly, I mean, innocence could be taken two different ways, but the majority of use, like when I was a kid, basically, you had to throw me off, didn't you? We lost one cell. Yeah, that's it. Innocence is like naivety, or you know, you don't know a lot. I had to grow up learning a lot of stuff, so the more you know, yeah, ignorance is bliss. That is true. You don't know how bad the world really is. Never really noticed that before. Alright, I think it's going to be my last run just because I need to eat dinner, so... Ow, don't hit me. I'm going to try to get some more upgrades. Well, not like that. Okay. Should have went up when I went down. Yeah, I thought pretty well that the world was going to end before I got old. Yeah. That's something you really need to carry around with you when you're 6, right? No, not what I want. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, I'm with you. A lot of people are like, oh, well, he works in mysterious ways. Yeah, well, maybe he's not there. You don't know. Yeah. But I'm not going to discuss that. People are going to believe what they want to believe. And I was a second too slow. Actually, 2 seconds too slow. I have no cells. What? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get a boss. Promenade of the Condemned. I forget how many levels. It's like you can randomly get to ones, and then it's like, well, the boss fight shows up sometimes, and because I know I've been to a boss fight before having to go through 3 of these. I know it. Hey, quit teleporting. Roll! Alright, I need to heal. Ow! No! Yeah, belief is kind of something you can't change with people, no matter how much you show them. But that's the thing, that's why it's belief. It's not fact, it's belief. Oh yeah, we're running this. We are running! Honestly, if you treat this like a speed run, you can get a lot more upgrades. Like if you're just starting out, or if you've got nothing better to do. Get here in 8 minutes. I'm here in 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So it only took me 1 minute and 39 seconds. Because I can roll. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. What the? I said I'd take that and it didn't swap out swords. What the heck? In theories. Well, I mean, we won't know now, but... Alright, put that in there. Probably not gonna matter, but I'll take that. Heal me! Orion's Nebula, yeah. So many neat things that you learn about when you study science that you wouldn't otherwise know about. Like, I'm still amazed that we consider ourselves, we you know, basically we were like, oh, well, we cracked the atom. We might have cracked it, but we are not using it to its full potential. I mean, honestly, we should never have to worry about garbage, because we should have something by now or in the near future that basically can pull things apart. So, like, you have, like, this landfill, and you just, like, for lack of a better term, you know, you point this ray at it, and it breaks it down into, like, hydrogen, helium, or even like, the stuff. I mean, you could break it all down to hydrogen, but, you know, like, gold and other particles. Hey, Nemesis, welcome back. I mean, the smallest particle of things. Do you know they actually are teaching kids now? It's not atoms, it's molecules. It's the smallest. I'm like, really? What's a molecule made out of? Atoms? Well, then that would be the atom is the smallest thing, wouldn't it? No, they literally, like my kids in school, the smallest piece of matter is a molecule. No, the smallest piece of matter is an atom. A molecule is made up of atoms. I don't like arguing with science books or math books. It's like, how did you shoot me? Yeah. Atoms are not made up of molecules. Molecules are made up of atoms. Atoms are made up of subatomic particles. They're subatomic, that means smaller than an atom. Protons, neutrons, electrons, and if you're feeling frisky, gluons, which never made sense to me. But, yeah. That's why they're called subatomic. They're smaller than atomic atoms. But yeah, the science books are like, oh, the smallest is a molecule. Oh, what's a molecule? Well, you know, like a molecule of water. What's water? It's 2 hydrogens and an oxygen. I've just shown you that it's smaller. Yeah, listen, I'm just in year 7. Yeah, the gluons blew my mind. Okay, you know, I can understand the protons and the electrons, the atomic weights, things like that. And then they start saying, oh, well, some atoms of whatever are a little bit heavier than others. And we're talking like, you know, like subatomic weights being slightly off. Oh, it's because there's more neutrons in it. Oh, how do those get held together? Oh, well, they're held in there by glue. By glue. Gluons, yeah, those are the tiny particles between the protons and the neutrons that stick those together. I thought they were all together because they were charged, you know, this one way. But that doesn't make sense because you can't put 2 protons together, technically, because 2 like charged particles repel. So I don't think that we quite got the concept down. I think it's one mass that's just as heavy as 2 bits, you know. So like helium, instead of being 2 protons, it's a nucleus that's as big as 2 protons. It's got 2 electrons around it. But I don't know that for sure. Yeah, gluons are a very sticky subject. They bind the they're like the Force. They bind the universe together. Yeah, but basically magnets are how it works. But all right, guys. Well, anyway, it is 7:30 my time, and I need to get off here so I can eat dinner. Yeah, with any luck, I'll be on tomorrow, kind of early as well. With Joe Lotto, we'll play a game together if he's back from his trip and whatnot. But yeah, I'll have some more days too where like we'll play different things together. I don't really have a set schedule, so I don't know what I feel in the mood to play. And here lately it's just been, well, what am I in the mood to play? We'll play that. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, talking with me today. Thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for helping me out the ways you guys do. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go eat. See you later, guys. Have fun. Have a good night or day or whatever time it is for you. And I will see you guys later.